when it wants to connect. Hi, guys! Hi.
What's going on, everybody?
Hi. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. My name's Morgan, and I'm a 6th grade math and science teacher. And I also love all things Disney. And on today's stream, I have my special guest, our Paradise Falls here.
Hi, everybody.
If you guys want to tell everyone, if anyone doesn't know, I feel like you guys are on all the time. But if anyone doesn't know, if you want to tell them what's going on your channel and what you guys got.
So we are a South Florida family of 3. We have myself, Jeff. We have Brittany, and then our son, Connor. And we love all things adventure, travel, and Disney. We pretty much vlog our Character Warehouse trips. We vlog our Disney trips. We go to aquariums. We go to museums, zoos, pretty much everywhere, all over South Florida, Central Florida, everywhere in between. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This week, today, we just dropped a vlog starting with Connor's 8th birthday trip. We went to Hollywood Studios. On Saturday, we finally posted our long-awaited debut of our cast member spotlight. We sat down with 2 of our...
Sorry, the computer was about to fall. Can you scoot the computer over? I'm sorry.
I had a thought. It was so good, and you ruined it.
The Mac was about to fall.
Yeah, no. We don't need the Mac to fall.
Sorry, Morgan.
Our long-awaited debut of our cast member spotlight video, and that was very cool. We sat down with our cast member friends, Courtney and Dexter, and we talked pretty much all kind of like secrets and exclusives and things that they like to do in the parks and great movie ride and everything. So if you guys want an insider...
Lots of Disney magic.
Yes. So if you guys want an insider point of view from some cast members, definitely go check out that video. And as far as things that we have coming up, we're going to do day 2 of Connor's 8th birthday trip, and then that's done. Then we have our Margaritaville review coming up, beach club review, restaurants.
A whole lot. I don't think they want to see everything.
Yes, we have a lot coming up. So if you love Disney, definitely come check out our channel.
Yes, their channel's linked down below in the description, so you guys can go ahead and check them out. And I did watch the cast member spotlight. I loved it. I'm not finished it yet, but I have to go back and finish it. So definitely go and watch that, because that was a very interesting video. I loved it. So we have some post news that we have to go over from last week. I need to tell you guys the results of our Star Wars mashup battle. And I think I just told Jeff the results like 20 minutes ago. But I will be posting the final battle, which will be for 3rd place between Ajana Claire and Brittany's team. So what? I won over Brittany, and Jeff won over Ajana Claire.
How did that happen?
That's some craziness.
Yes.
I don't know. It was close between Brittany and I. I think we were only like 5 5 points total, and then I think like I got 3 and you got 2 or something like that. Because some people voted more than once.
No one voted for Jar Jar. I told you.
And then Jeff and Ajana Claire. Jeff kind of blew Ajana Claire out of the water, which I was shocked at, because I thought Ajana Claire would have it with Ahsoka, but I don't know. Yeah,
but when you have Luke, Rey, and Anakin all on the same team, it's very hard to compete with.
That's true. So it'll be me versus Jeff for the win for 1st and 2nd place, and then Brittany and Ajana Claire versus each other for 3rd place. I'll post that on my Instagram as soon as we are done here. So definitely make sure you're following me on there, and you guys can go ahead and check that out. But in the meantime, we are going to have a brand new mashup that we are going to do. We are going to actually draft a sidekicks team later on in the show. So make sure you stay tuned for that, because we will have it later on in the show coming up. But first of all, let's talk about some Disney news, because we had one of the biggest Disney events of the year, D23. What did you guys think? What's like the standout thing for you guys that came out of D23?
Guardians. Guardians has a date finally.
I was actually going to say the merch. There was some really cool exclusive merch that got released, and I'm totally jealous that I'm not a D23 member because they had some really cool pins. They had this really nice Captain America. It was like a heroes versus villains event.
No, that was a different pin event because I was in that pin event. The Heroes versus Villains was like their online pin event. It still hasn't even happened yet, but we all got our pins from it. I only got pins from it because Ajana Claire decided to do it, and she was like, "Do you want any pins?" And I was like, "Yes, I would love to go in on it."
Well, I don't know if you have that Captain America pin, but I'll buy it from you.
I don't.
Okay. Well, anyway, I thought
this bubble. Way to go.
I thought it was the same thing, and I know D23 also does their own merch too, and it was some nice stuff. And I'm like, I think next year we might sign up, or at some point we're going to sign up for D23 just to have the merch.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. I think it's only $100 per person to be like the gold member.
Yeah, for the year or something like that.
Yeah. Hi, Kidult TV. Nice to see you guys. But basically, like D23 was like their merch was insane. They had so many Beauty and the Beast like exclusives for the 30th anniversary. I'm so jealous. They also had beautiful Moana pins. I don't know what was with Moana. Maybe it's like 5 years or something. But they had so many like Moana merchandise.
Wow, 5 years already of Moana. We're getting old.
I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, please. I don't really know. But they had a lot of Moana stuff. They had like exclusive pins of Moana, and then they had a blind box series of Moana, and then they also had the same for Beauty and the Beast. So I don't know if it was like some special thing that they were doing or what. But so since I know you guys are Star Wars fans, did you guys hear about the Star Cruiser characters that are coming?
I didn't realize that they were going to have specific characters for the Star Cruiser. I just thought it was going to be your generic cast members just doing like pretty much what they do on Batu or like in Oga's Cantina. But no, I don't know the specifics of the characters and what each one's going to be doing.
Yeah, so they released a bunch of Star Cruiser, like they released 6 specific characters that I think like people are going to be like as if they're princesses and stuff. One of them is going to be singing at dinner, but you have these ones. This is like the flight attendant person, and that's what she'll look like. I don't know if they'll be like actual characters or if they'll be animatronics. Part of me thinks because they released like mock-up designs and like she has blue skin, it's going to be like an animatronic kind of style.
Interesting.
Yeah, but her name's going to be Captain Riola Kevon, and she's going to be like the captain of the ship. And then you're going to have this girl, which I think this might be the design of the uniforms of the cast members on the ship. It's going to look something like that. But she's going to be the cruise director, Lenka Monk. And then they released that they're going to have like a little R2-D2 kind of thing. I love that. And his name is SK620. And then they also have like a C3PO kind of version. And then they have like a mechanic, so this might be what the males wear on the Star Cruiser. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think, if you guys like these and if you think they're going to be like regular people, because I'm not too sure. If they're like naming the characters, I feel like they're going to be like animatronic almost thing. I don't know. But
yeah, that's going to be tough, especially if some of these characters have like different face paints and stuff, like the cast members. I mean, that's going to be an awful lot of makeup that they're going to have to go through and stuff just on a, routine basis, just to, always have cast members, painting their face and things like that. But
yeah,
if you are pretty much paying the price of like, a small car to go and stay at there, you better be getting some pretty good cast members.
Yeah, I know. And I question the validity of like this whole thing. Like, how much is it actually going to be worth it to go? Because originally the whole thing was, oh, you're definitely going to get to ride Rise of the Resistance. But like now with Genie Plus, like, is that really still the case? Like, I thought that was like the big draw for it, but I don't know. They also released that you're going to be able to build lightsabers, like real lightsabers or something like that.
Yeah, the what's his name? The director of the don't know his name. Everyone wants him to be the Disney CEO.
Josh Damara.
Yeah, that one.
Josh Damara.
He was there and he was presenting the lightsaber and like how it works, and it actually retracts and detracts and everything. It's pretty awesome. It looks pretty
Yeah. And I heard that they're also going to have like Ahsoka lightsabers on the ship that you can build, kind of like you do in Disney Springs in Galaxy's Edge already, but like Ahsoka's will be like specific that you can only get it on the Star Cruiser. But I don't know. Again, I'm not paying over $1,200 to go and stay there for nights. But yeah. All right. So let's move on to some football, and then we'll come back to some of the awesome news out of D23. So what did you guys think of some of the games this week? Is there a specific
Do you want to go back to week 10 before we jump into week 11? Because I know we missed last week, or no?
Yeah, we can go back to week 10. What did you have a specific game you want to talk about?
Yeah, the Miami Dolphins beating the Baltimore Ravens on Thursday Night Football. It was crazy.
Yes, I could not believe that. That was insane.
The Steelers' awful tie against the Lions.
Oh yeah, that's right. We watched that game.
Awful.
The Patriots blowing out the Browns. So I guess.
And the Washington football team beat the Buccaneers last week.
Yeah, we see that.
That was crazy.
Beat the Giants.
Hush back there. We know.
But
and then
now a bunch of the teams though are suffering from injuries, from what I can tell. And
and then the Niners destroying Odell Beckham Jr.'s premiere on the Rams.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm very concerned about the Super Bowl this year. Normally there's like a clear person that's like going to the Super Bowl and going to win it all, and there's like normally a clear team that's going to go up against them. But I feel like the teams are so up and down this year that it's like really hard to judge, because if the Buccaneers, who are supposed to be, have the greatest of all time,
the Almighty God, because it's got the goats.
Yeah, and he gets beat by Washington. Like, are you kidding me? Like, what?
No.
So I was having a discussion with my nephew the other day. He's like, who's the clear cut? Who's the best team in the NFL? Right? So you have the Cardinals, and you have the Bills, and you have the Cowboys, you have the Packers, maybe the Chiefs now. So like, honestly, in my opinion, the most overall complete and getting better, improving team, Patriots. Hands down. Hands down, Patriots. They are improving on offense. They are improving on defense. They have a very easy division. And right now,
so does that really make them improving, or just having an advantage?
Because they have the Bills in their division, and the Bills right now, I mean, they just lost to the Colts, and they got their butts whipped 41-15. Like, the Bills, everyone was saying that the Bills were the best team in the AFC. Well, they're not the best team in the AFC doing that to the Colts.
Yeah, but I don't think that the Patriots are really like the best. Like, I mean, have they gone up against the Cardinals? Have they gone up against like some of the big?
The Cowboys, they did lose to the Cowboys, but it was only like a 2-point difference.
I'm just saying.
But that's also the Cowboys. Like, I mean, like, I wouldn't.
But everyone was saying that the Cowboys were the best team in the NFC, and they were saying that they had the most power offense. I know, I get it. It's the Cowboys. They're overrated. I know they're overrated, but everyone else was saying that they were going all the way this year.
I personally think that it's probably going to be the Cardinals, and maybe the Packers are going to be up there. But the Packers just lost like three of their front line.
Yeah, Packers aren't doing too good, and then Rodgers is dealing with a toe injury right now.
Yeah, turf toe.
Hey, that's no joke.
What is turf toe?
It's no joke. It hurts.
It's basically he overextended his big toe by running.
What do you mean?
Most people would play through it.
But I mean, when you look at New England's record, they're on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 win streak, right?
But what teams is that against?
I get it. So who are they playing? All right, so like the team like the Jets. All right, we know the Jets are trash. Sorry if you're a Jets fan. But they beat them 54-13. So they're taking care of the bad team. So you don't want to like if they beat them 16-13, I can okay, that's not a real legit score. But 54-13, they beat a bad team and they beat them bad.
It's the Jets.
Okay, hold on. Do you understand where I'm going with this?
Yes,
No,
I
you
understand.
don't.
Yeah.
The Chargers. The Chargers have a good team. They won 27-24, but they have a good team. The Panthers, they're kind of all over the place. Again, a bad team, 24-6. They killed a bad team. The Browns, 45-7.
Baker's got his own things going on.
And then
right
the Falcons.
Now. I mean, let's be honest.
And then they shut out the Falcons on Thursday Night Football. When you look at those 5 wins, that's an impressive 5-win game win streak.
Bill Belichick.
I don't doubt that they'll probably be in the playoffs just because they're like pretty much always in the playoffs, but I don't think they'll make it very far into the playoffs.
Now, they do next week they have the Titans, so that's going to be a tough test. They still have Buffalo twice and the Colts once, and the Colts are playing better football. But they also have Jacksonville and Miami, so
Yeah, the Colts can.
Are they in Miami or are they in
they're at Miami. But that's a New England home game down here.
Okay, well, before we get into any other NFL stuff, I want to bring it back to some of the things that we can look forward to as Walt Disney World pass holders. That will be coming back in 2023. First of all, or 2022. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what year it is. First of all, we have Guardians of the Galaxy that is going to be coming. Guardians of the Galaxy Rewind the summer of 2022. They didn't give it an actual date, but they did say the summer. So hopefully that means that previews will be in like maybe the springish.
I was going to say probably about April or May.
Yeah, so we should be getting a date like really soon, I feel like. The Nemo show is going to be coming back to DAC in 2022 with a whole new big blue ocean theme. So probably going to be seeing some Dory characters. We also have Broadway for all those Broadway people out there returning for Festival of the Arts, which is going to start on I think it's January 19th in Epcot. We also have new cavalcades and new castle shows coming in 2022. We have the Festival of Fantasy Parade returning to the Magic Kingdom. We have Fantasmic returning in 2022 with new sections of Aladdin, Frozen, and Moana being added into it.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then we also have, where else was it? Oh, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, we just got the news that cavalcades are going to stay around, how do you guys feel about that? Like, they're bringing back a parade, but they're kind of going to keep the cavalcades.
I just don't like that there's not a set, I feel like there's not a set schedule for the cavalcades. And with a parade schedule, we were never really parade people, to be honest. Connor just doesn't like to sit for them. He just doesn't enjoy them. But I like them. The cavalcades, they're not long enough, in my opinion. They're very short, and before you can even get there to watch, it's basically already out. So they could have gone. I wouldn't have been sad about it.
Yeah. So what I've kind of seen going to the parks recently is that once they start the cavalcades, they just go. As soon as the one cavalcade gets to the hub, the next cavalcade is starting in Frontierland, and then they just keep going for a whole hour until they're all done. And then you go an hour with no cavalcade, and then the next hour suddenly they're all back. And I think that is the way to do it if you're gonna do it, so that you can just see them all. But I'm a little nervous when it comes to them bringing back parades at the same time, because it's if you're bringing back the parade that's supposed to be I think it's normally an hour long, why do we still need the cavalcades then? I'd rather you bring back more characters than cavalcades.
Is the parade really that long though? I feel like it's never that long.
I think from like technically, like if you were to think of it from like all the way starting in Frontierland to the end in Main Street, I think technically if you were to sit for the whole time, it's an hour long. But I don't know how long. I've never sat for a parade that I can remember. I mean, I'm sure I saw them when I was little, but as an adult, I never sat for a parade. I always went on rides instead.
Right.
But I was at the Very Merry Happy Hour, whatever that thing was, the Christmas thing. And that parade was, I think, like, I want to say it was like a good half an hour, 45 minutes.
I just know that Connor's 8 and he will not sit for a parade. So I can't imagine a toddler sitting there and the parents taking video of this parade and making the toddler sit there for 45 minutes. I don't remember parades being that long, to be honest. I really don't.
Yeah.
I think the only bad thing with not having a parade come back is having one parade come back. I actually missed the parades because it actually, when people went and waited for the parade, it actually cut down the wait times for the attractions. So having a cavalcade now, it's like, oh, here comes the cavalcade. It takes like maybe 2 to 5 minutes for it to roll through really quick. And it's like, all right, let's go back to a ride. You know, I actually prefer the cavalcades as far as seeing an actual parade because, yes, sitting there for a few minutes for a parade is kind of tedious, in my opinion, unless it's something that's really cool that I want to see. But
like
once
sitting there for 2 hours for happily ever after.
Yeah, exactly. But just once you've seen one parade, in my opinion, or same thing with fireworks. Once you've seen one set of fireworks, you've seen them all. But
no.
That's my opinion.
No.
But yeah, I wish they would bring back a much longer parade so that way it could cut down attraction wait time.
Yeah, especially with this new Genie Plus system, which, by the way, at D23, they did not say anything about the Genie Plus system, which I found a little ridiculous because I just saw a post on Facebook. Now, how true this post is, I don't know. But they had just said that, and this was from, I think, 2 days ago, their husband and son were in, like, trying to ride Rise of the Resistance for the very first time, and they had been in line for 6 hours straight waiting. Because they're doing it so, like, the ratio of how many actual guests get to go on versus Genie Plus is 99-1. So for every one regular guest, 99 Genie Plus guests, which is actually the same as Fast Pass. However, there's a lot more Genie Plus people than there were, a lot more Genie Plus spots than Fast Pass.
But the other thing is like they weren't offering fast passes for the higher tier rides, Seven Dwarfs. Flight
and
of
apparently
Passage.
the ride also went down 2 times. So, like, again, like, how true, like, the 6 hours was, because, like, the ride's also down. So, like, how long was it down for? Because then you have more Genie Plus people coming later to ride it. Like, that's what I'm like, I don't know. But, like, I have seen, like, very extended wait times that are nowhere near true to the wait time that's posted, because she was saying, like, her whole point was they were only claiming on the app to have a hour and 20-minute wait time, or an hour and 20-minute wait time, but they had been standing in line for 6 hours. So clearly that wasn't, like, the standby wait time was not correct at all.
I just feel like it's so much more money to do the Genie Plus thing than it's really worth.
I think it depends on what park you're going to. So if you're going to a park like Magic Kingdom and you really want to get on those, like, low tier rides quickly, like, I think, sure, $15 to get 7 or 8 fast passes for the day, like, great for all those rides. But if you want to ride any of the bigger rides, I don't think it's worth it. Like, I feel like it's just not. Like, you're paying as much for the day for 12 rides as you are for one ride.
Because my godfather they just went, and there was a group of 10 of them. It was the grandkids and the kids and then the grandparents. They had all gone. Yeah. And he said, you know, for them to do the Genie Plus system, it was going to be a total for their whole trip, another $1,000 basically. And that's insane.
You didn't
like,
tell me that.
Oh yeah, that's what Uncle Buzz said.
Wow.
Yeah.
Every day to go to the parks to get the Genie package, and they were there for, I think, 7 days. So,
and that package doesn't even come with the top tier rides.
No.
It doesn't come with Ratatouille. It doesn't
Right.
come with Rise. It doesn't come with Space Mountain. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm still up in the air about Genie Plus. I think if you're going in like a holiday setting, like now, I think maybe, yeah, it probably will be worth it because it's going to be a full park. And if you don't want to wait in line, then fine. But like, I feel like if you don't, like, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes people are wasting money with it. I don't know. I have very mixed opinions on it because I used it when a Jean Eclair came down. We used it and it was okay, but it's still like I feel like I still waited as long as I normally would if they hadn't had it.
I don't know.
But I haven't tried to wait in line for rides right now because they all have like crazy wait times, but it's also like prime time season. So, but I am interested in like the new castle show that's coming back, and I'm glad they're bringing back castle shows. I'm also really glad that they're bringing back the parade because it will cut down on wait times. But I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So what have you guys heard, getting back to the football news, about the whole Aaron Rodgers, Antonio Brown COVID scandal that's going on?
Well, I wouldn't say I would really call the scandal with Rodgers. So pretty much he did get suspended for the one game or whatever it was, or he had to sit out for the one game for the COVID list. He did have to pay a fine. But I mean, I wouldn't really call it a scandal. Now, the Antonio Brown situation, yeah, that's a little bit of a scandal because he got a fake COVID card and then he was, I guess, passing it around to his teammates, per the report. Nothing really official has come out yet. I'm kind of going through the news here, and there's really no, like, concrete, like, report on it, but that's just pretty much what they're saying right now.
Yeah. I watched the game last night, and during the game last night, they talked about it on the channel I was watching it on, and they said that according to the Buccaneers, what they're releasing is that Antonio Brown went in June with a trainer and got his COVID vaccination, and that this is just a lie. But I'm like, who would make up a lie like this? Like, who would say they got a fake COVID card from Antonio Brown? Like, who would say
because
that?
It's Antonio Brown, and there's a lot of people that don't like him for whatever reason because he's kind of a prima donna and he's a diva receiver. So, or unless somebody's trying to get money or something out of these players. But I mean, these players always have stuff that come out about them, But
I just find it funny because Antonio Brown is like Tom Brady's like little prize that he brings to him with him.
A lot of the guys on Tampa Bay are Tom Brady's prize. Oh, yeah. We didn't hear that report because instead of watching ESPN, we watch ESPN2 or ESPN News, and Peyton and Eli have their own show during Monday Night Football, and they have guests come on and stuff, and they talk about the game. And throughout most of the game, I was crying the whole time. Like, I was just crying throughout the whole game. So he was
actually more mad than anything.
I didn't get to see a lot of the game because I was just going.
I don't blame you. I felt really bad for the Giants because I really wanted them to win, obviously, because I hate Tom Brady so much. But I was very upset that they did not win and how many times they kind of blew it.
Our team is just so it's very week to week with our team. So either one week it's the defense, the next, and Daniel Jones plays great. Last night it was the defense that was terrible. Daniel Jones was terrible last night with the 2 interceptions. Our offensive play calling was terrible. We fired our offensive coordinator today, thank God. So hopefully we can start making some changes. But yeah, it's just every week it's something new. We can never come together as a team and play a good game. I mean, we did beat the Raiders, and that was saying a lot because the Raiders are one of the better teams this season. But we can't just keep that track record. Like, I mean, we're 3.
Sometimes we're good. Sometimes we're not. We'll see.
We're 3-7.
Okay.
I mean, 7 losses. There was a stat that came out this today. Since 2020, the most teams that have the most touchdowns. Hold on, let me pull it up really quick.
I think they said something similar that this is like the Giants have the most points against them going into halftime.
Offensive touchdowns scored since the start of 2020 regular season. The top 5 teams are Bucks, Packers, Titans, Bills, and Saints. 95 through 89. The Giants are at the bottom with 42. We're behind, or we're at last place. In front of us, the Jets, the Jaguars, the Bears, the Texans all have more touchdowns than we do. That's terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
I heard that stat as well, and I was like, ooh, that's not good.
It's just, like and it's crazy because this is going to be another rebuilding off season, and this is the third one in like 5 years. So just, there's a lot of teams that rebuild and it takes them a couple seasons and then they start to improve, but we have to keep rebuilding. So like, where does it stop where we just rebuild, have 2 or 3 bad seasons and then improve? Because we're not improving at all.
Yeah, that's like I have so many thoughts on how teams rebuild. I'm just like, why do you pick halfway through the season to start rebuilding your team? Like, I don't understand it.
Well, on one positive note, we went to the Hurricanes game and it was senior night and they did beat up on Virginia Tech. It was amazing. It was nice.
I was gonna say, I thought you guys went to that game and I was pretty sure they won. So
yeah, it's awesome because the Virginia Tech mascot is a turkey. So we killed the turkeys before Thanksgiving. It was great. It was wonderful.
One of the schools that I listen to the school announcements at my school with my kids all the time. And we always talk about the schools that we're going up against and their mascots. Some of their mascots, I'm like, why would you pick that as a mascot? Like, I'm not even kidding you. There's a school we go up against that is the ponies. The ponies. Not even the regular ponies. I think they're the miniature ponies.
Oh, jeez.
My high school, because the outside of the school is painted pink. Originally, they were going to be called the Pink Flamingos.
But still, like, at least the Flamingos, like, I feel like that's more of a team. There's another one that's literally called, I think, the Puppies.
But this is middle school, right, though? Middle school?
We hear these names, and we're like, who would name their school that? And I'm like, don't look at me. I don't know.
But, I mean, imagine playing a football team, the Pink Flamingos. They come out in pink colors, like pink and white. But imagine getting killed by a team, the Pink Flamingos. Like, we just lost to the Pink Flamingos.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. Well, in other football news, also I don't know how the Packers are going to recover from this, but they're going to be on a bye week. You have Aaron Rodgers, who is out currently with turf toe. He's questionable to play on Sunday. You also have one of their I think it was the left tackle, just went out with an ACL injury from Sunday. He's out for the season. Some people are saying it may be career ending for him. Their center is out. Their wide receiver, they have a wide receiver out. Basically, their whole entire front line is like out. They're out for Sunday. So I don't know how this is going to affect them moving forward because they've also said that their left tackle, not the left tackle, their left center is out for at least not only this week, but when they come back from their bye week in 2 weeks.
And they have their last 6 games. They have the Rams. So right now I would say that's a loss. They have the Bears again, but they're in Green Bay. So that could potentially be a win. You have Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
That could go either way, depending on Baltimore's playing. You have Cleveland, depending on what kind of Cleveland team you're going to get. And then they have Minnesota and then Detroit. So those are 2 wins there. But, I mean, so these are NBC primetime games. Packers versus Bears. Who wants to watch that? And then Packers versus Vikings. Who wants to watch that on Sunday Night Football? That's a sleeper game. Like,
well, the Packers and the Bears, that's like a known rivalry.
Who plays Thursday?
This Thursday?
Yeah. 3 teams.
Cowboys are playing.
I'm going to go over it.
Oh, okay. Whoops, sorry.
We'll make our predictions for Thanksgiving, and I'm going to ask you guys, like, which game you're watching, even though they're all on at separate times. So you could theoretically watch all 3 if you really wanted to, but whatever.
They're not good ones.
Guess who's playing this Sunday against each other?
I don't know.
Eagles
The
and
Giants and the Eagles.
Oh, I know who it is, but I just don't matter.
Okay.
Hey, well, we
we'll
got
get
a
to
new
that later.
offensive coordinator, so we're gonna win.
Oh, okay. So you think? What did you guys think of the new Spider-Man trailer that came out this past week?
Jeff cried like a baby. No,
No,
I'm just
I
kidding.
didn't cry.
Yes,
I
you
didn't
did.
cry.
Yes,
I
you
told
Did
I
you
told
hear
Brittany
about
though.
the
I
problem
said
with the Spider-Man trailer?
I told Brittany. I said, look, when we go see No Way Home, if I get emotional in it, you cannot give me any crap for it. That's it. Because in Infinity War, when Thanos is fighting Iron Man or Tony Stark, and Thanos stabs him, I got a little choked up because I thought they were going to really go there. And she's like, "Are you seriously crying right now?" And I turned to her and I said, "Can you shut up and let me enjoy this? Can you let me have my moment?"
Can I talk?
Yes, go ahead,
It's my
Connor.
favorite superhero.
Oh yeah.
I wish I had a web power.
Okay, cool.
I wish I could.
Oh. But did you hear about the issue with the trailer?
Which issue? Oh, with
The
the
digital edit of Andrew Garfield, supposedly.
Yeah, the lizard is getting kicked, but no one's kicking him because they took whoever's kicking him out.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, when MJ's falling off the skyscraper, the glove that's reaching out to her, it's very quick, but people are saying that it's not Tobey Maguire, it's not Tom Holland's glove, but it's Andrew Garfield's glove.
Who's that?
The reason why they're saying that, because in Amazing Spider-Man 2, sorry, spoilers, Gwen Stacy dies because he goes to Weber and it snaps her neck. Yeah. So what people are saying is he's going to save MJ to redeem himself from letting Gwen Stacy die.
My whole thing is, how do they know, like, with the lizard one, because I didn't hear that other one, but with the lizard one, like, how do they know it's Andrew Garfield? Like, how do they know it's not Tobey Maguire?
Oh, it could be. But you would think because the lizard...
But everyone's saying it's Andrew Garfield. Everyone's like, oh, it's Andrew Garfield.
Because
Andrew Garfield. I'm like,
in the Amazing Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield and the lizard, that's his villain.
That's true. Okay. That makes sense. I forgot about that.
But it would be weird because Tobey Maguire would be going up against Electro or Sandman. Technically, Andrew Garfield's... Yeah, because Andrew Garfield's villains were Lizard, Electro, and then that kind of Green Goblin kid, the kid from
Spider-Man's brother.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited to see it. I cannot wait. It could not come out fast enough. So excited. So we have a more recent Marvel thing that's coming out on tomorrow, actually, Hawkeye. What do you guys think about that?
Meh. I'll watch it for Jeremy Renner, but besides that, meh.
Really?
It really looks
so
like
excited for it. I love Hawkeye. I think he's finally getting something that he, like, his character so deserves is like a sequel. But I'm hoping it doesn't turn out bad because it kind of looks like it's gonna be cheesy, and I don't want it.
And that's why I don't like it. They're doing a Christmas show. I get it; it's around the holidays and stuff, but it's just I hate when they do that. Like when Iron Man 3 had a Christmas element in it, it was just like, guys, it's not needed. It's it's a superhero stuff. We don't need Christmas time and everything in these shows. Like, just don't make it campy. Don't make it cheesy. Make it good.
Well, my other fear is it's supposed to be a spinoff it's going to lead to a spinoff series. That was announced on Disney Plus Day that Hawkeye is getting a spinoff series, but not Hawkeye. Like whoever his partner is getting the spinoff series. Coming to Disney Plus. So I'm a little worried that it's going to be more focused on that rather than Hawkeye dealing with everything that he's faced, which I think is what it's supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about like him finally suffering the consequences of his actions. But I'm really excited to see how it's going to play into Black Widow. And I wonder if it'll play into Black Widow's ending and the after credit scene, if she's going to be in it. So I'm interested to see all of that. But yeah.
Wouldn't it be crazy? Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to set up the new Avengers. So imagine if Hawkeye's sidekick, the new girl, I think her name's Kate Bishop. not the actress, but the girl in the Marvel comics. The second Hawkeye is Kate Bishop. Imagine if Black Widow's sister kills Hawkeye, and Kate Bishop.
That's what I'm afraid is gonna happen.
And Kate Bishop becomes the new Hawkeye. Because I mean, I get Jeremy Renner. Yeah, he was one of the original 6 Avengers, but I mean, like I said, he's not really like a core like guy. So imagine if Black Widow's sister comes in, kills him, not knowing that he wasn't responsible for Black Widow's death, and that's how they're gonna tie that a hole in. Because I mean, come on, one of these guys. I mean,
if
Jeremy
they don't even have her in the series, I'm going to be so annoyed. Like, so annoyed. Like, if they don't wrap that up, I'm going to be very annoyed.
No. Not Black Widow. Black Widow's sister. I don't know her name.
I forgot her name, too.
Black Widow 2.0. That's what I'm calling her from now. 2.0.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. And then we have the Book of Boba Fett coming on December 21st. How do you guys feel? Or 29th. How do you guys feel about that?
Boba Fett is my favorite Star Wars character of all time. I hope they do it justice. I hope they do him justice. I hope they finally explain how he's able to escape the Scarlet Pit, but I don't think it's going to happen. So we'll see. I'm kind of going into this series with, I don't want to hype it up too much because I don't know if it's going to be that good. Judging by the first trailer, I mean, it looks interesting.
Did you watch the series that Disney Plus put out on Disney Plus Day?
With the Boba Fett documentary? No, because I already knew a lot of that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I already knew a lot. I met the original actor and everything, Jeremy Bullock, rest in peace, before he passed away. But yeah, I knew a lot of that info. Yeah, so, but yeah, like I said, I mean, he's my favorite character, so I just hope they do him justice. I hope it's not like campy. I hope it's not corny. I hope it's really good. So obviously time will tell, but that first trailer was kind of like, all right, like it looks cool, but like I wanted to be hyped for it. And I was just kind of like, meh.
You know what I'm kind of shocked at? That Star Wars didn't have more of a play in D23.
A lot of Star Wars fans are very disappointed that they didn't show Cassian Andor. They didn't show anything from Mando season 3. They didn't show anything for Kenobi. Nothing. Actually, they did have a scissor reel. They had a scissor reel for Kenobi, like the behind the scenes stuff, but there was no trailer. There was no tease. Nothing.
Yeah, I'm interested because it's been like 3 years since the Mandalorian. I think it's been almost 3 years since the Mandalorian season 2 came out, and we don't have a date for Mandalorian season 3.
I think they're in filming right now. They're in production right now.
That's
so I would say
a while.
I would say late next year, possibly.
Yeah, I feel like people are gonna forget about it until it comes back, but. Whatever.
Well, the actor that plays Mando, he was filming The Last of Us for HBO. That's why he wasn't able to do Mando season 3 right away.
Oh, well, whatever. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get to our little I'm trying to think draft here for this week. So, like I said, we will be I will be posting the draft from last week, the final results. So make sure you stay tuned to my Instagram to vote for that. But we are going to draft a new set of characters, 2 teams that we will put up against each other. So we will have the sidekicks, specifically animal sidekicks, from popular movies that I thought of in my head. So, are you guys ready to find out who you could have on your team? We're only doing 7 to a team. No more. And you can't replace any of the characters.
I'm good, I think. You good? You ready?
You took the phone, so.
Well, who's? It depends on who's picking first.
So you.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Morgan, if you can hear us, you're frozen.
Yeah. You blame Elsa. She froze you. Or is frozen.
Let it go.
Are we still live?
Are we live?
I don't know. It says we're live. Do you want to text her? Text her and see.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
We
okay.
didn't want to.
I had
We weren't
refresh.
trying to hijack your live stream. We promise. Oh God. All right, I think we lost Morgan again, guys.
Oh, no.
Sorry. We're not hijacking our live stream. We promise.
Look how happy she looks, though.
I know. All right, guys, stand by with us.
Technical difficulties.
Hey, it's a live stream. Anything can happen.
Oh.
Hello?
We can't hear you.
Am I
Now
back?
we can hear you.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on. Why it's doing that. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. I have full bars on my internet. I don't know.
It was Elsa. She froze you.
Clearly. Okay, anyway. These are the people you can pick for your you can draft for your team. We have Mushu, Pua, Hey Hey, Pascal, Stitch, Abu, Sven, Raja, Louis from Princess and the Frog, the gator person, Pegasus, Gus Gus, Jock, Bruni, Scuttle, Cricket, Flint, White Rabbit, Zazu, Pumbaa, Timon, Thumper, Turk, Miko, Baloo, Sebastian, Flounder, Maximus, Iago, Tuk Tuk, or Nana from Peter Pan.
Who's Maximus?
That's the horse from Rapunzel.
Oh,
The white horse.
Oh.
Flint's
Yeah.
horse.
okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Rapunzel. Sorry. I've seen parts of it, but I haven't seen the whole thing.
Yeah. If you have any other questions about any of the other people, just let me know.
I'm sure I will have questions besides like the key ones that I would go for, but
Okay. So, who would like to go first? I think I went first the last time. Okay, Jeff, you can go first.
Stitch hands down. Yeah.
Okay. You want Stitch. Oh, I forgot a pen. I don't have a pen. Oh, dang it. I'll have to write it on my phone. Okay. So we have Stitch.
That was gonna be anybody's first choice. I'm sorry.
Actually, that was not my first choice.
That was not my first choice either.
Nowhere near close.
Oh, okay, so I didn't pick anybody's first choice. There you go.
Yeah.
So everyone gets who they want, unless between you two, depending on.
We probably are gonna pick want to pick the same one. Okay, Jeff's team. Okay, you want Stitch. Okay, Brittany, you can go ahead and go next.
Pegasus.
Oh, yeah, that was not who I was gonna pick. Okay, Pegasus, who is from Hercules, if you didn't know. Okay, and then my team, I'm going to pick Mushu.
I think that's actually a great first three choices for everyone.
I think so too. I never would have considered. I don't think I considered Pegasus because I wanted a different horse, but that's a good one because he can actually fly.
Yeah.
Yes.
My
Yes.
phone auto corrected Mushu to Mushi. All right, Jeff, who are you going for next?
I think I'm going to do Raja from Aladdin.
That's a good one. Raja. All right, Brittany, who are you going for?
I'm gonna go Bruni.
Bruni.
Frozen.
Oh, that's who I was gonna go for.
He's a little blue lizard-looking, chameleon-looking thing.
Oh,
He
really?
controls
From
the.
Frozen 2.
Is Sven on here? Sven?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Is Sven on there?
Yes, he is.
Really?
Right above Raja.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm going to go with my main man, Hey Hey. Because I love him. I really want a Hey Hey spinoff. I think that would be
Oh, God.
hysterical.
Make it into like shorts.
Hey, how come Doug's not on this list? Where's
I
Doug?
had Doug on there, and then I erased him because I kind of tried to keep it classic Disney, and then we'll do a Pixar Disney later on.
That's all you,
And I also don't consider Doug a side character.
He's not, but.
Yeah.
For my third choice, I'm going to go with White Rabbit because his Funko Pop is amazing and it's worth a lot of money.
I literally put him on here because I was like, meh, Alice in Wonderland, meh. I don't know. Go ahead, Brittany.
Pascal.
Dang it. You always
If I pulled Pascal before you, how upset would you have been?
I thought that's what Morgan was going to go for first when she said we're going to go for the same person.
No, I'm not actually the biggest fan. I think Pascal can be kind of annoying, but I love how sassy he is, and I love him in like everything else. But also chameleons, like I've actually seen like real chameleons. No, nope, nope, not about it. I'm gonna go with Tuk Tuk. He's from Raya and the Last Dragon, if you didn't know.
I knew who he was. I just didn't know what movie.
He's a big like anteater kind of.
I still haven't seen it.
Roly-poly thing.
Is Timon on the list?
Timon is on the list.
All right, Timon next. I actually would have picked Timon over White Rabbit, but it's okay. I'm glad I got Timon too.
Go ahead, Brittany.
Pumbaa.
Of course you did. They got to be on the same team. They're a combo. They have to stay together.
Did you guys hear? I don't know if you heard, but because I know you're newly fans of the Festival of the Lion King, thanks to someone. But they are coming out with wishables of the Lion King next month for the month of December, and there's talk that it's going to be. People aren't sure if it's like regular Lion King or if it's going to be Festival of the Lion King, and it's going to be the floats, and then Timon's going to be like the out of the bag one.
So your shopping thing, you gonna hook our Paradise Falls up for?
If you want. If they ever come, because the past two have not come to Disney World. The one from October was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, never came. The last one was Fantasia, never came.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I think because we have the 50th ones, they're not bringing any to Walt Disney World, which is very, very annoying. As you have to say.
I'm actually shocked. I didn't realize how big wishables were a thing. I mean, I knew they were a big thing, but like the past couple times that we've gone to Disney, like the Star Wars ones, they dropped them. We got some of them, but we didn't get the whole set. We got the chase. The next time we went back, like 2 months later, they were wiped out. They were gone. Like there wasn't not.
As soon as the next set drops, they don't sell any more of those ones in the park. You have to, unless they have a abundance of them, like you can still find the Incredibles ones occasionally. They have plenty of the 50th ones because those are the ones at Walt Disney World right now. And then occasionally you can find like one or two of the other ones, but it's not very often that you can find them.
But yeah, because even the Halloween ones, we got the two from you, and I haven't seen any Halloween since then.
No,
it's crazy that they're there. You get them for like maybe 2-3 weeks or so, and then poof, they're gone.
Yeah, they sell out pretty quickly too. Like they have to restock them the day they drop. If you're not there within like the first week they dropped, you might miss out. Like it's crazy. And they sell out online really quickly too. My next pick is going to be Louis from Princess and the Frog.
All right, this is pick number 5 now, right?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 5. So you have 3 people you can pick left. Who you going for?
Good question.
I know who my next one is.
I also know who mine is.
I hope they're not the same one.
Is Baloo on here?
Yes.
Yes,
I'm going to go Baloo. Baloo.
That was like my backup in case Brittany picks the one I wanted. Go ahead, Brittany.
I'm going to go Abu.
Oh, a boo.
I was going in between those two, but I figured I'll go really old school and go Jungle Book.
I'm going to go with Maximus.
But I already had a horse, so.
Oh, that's true.
But I have a tiger.
And now you also have a bear.
Lions and tigers and bears.
I
Oh,
gotta
my.
say, when I was looking up like animal sidekick characters, you know who kept coming up as like the top animal sidekick characters?
Who?
Tinkerbell. Yeah.
That's weird.
Apparently a fairy is considered an animal.
Wow, I'm noticing this was not very well made.
Really? It's peeling?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you have to wash your spirit jerseys inside out so that they don't peel as quickly. Yeah.
This was straight off the rack. I haven't even washed it yet.
That's crazy.
Might have to get the cricket out and press it again.
All right, Jeff, who are you going with? I'm surprised none of the Little Mermaid characters have been taken yet, Brittany. You do not have a horse-like creature on your team.
Are there any more horses left?
There is Sven. There is...
Sven is a reindeer.
Who is Turk again? Who's Turk? Oh, Turk is a gorilla.
Oh, from Tarzan. That's Rosie O'Donnell's character. Yeah, okay.
You have Nana, who's a dog. Big enough to ride.
If Scuttle's there,
Scuttle's there.
but I'm not going with him. I
I'm
don't
going
think.
Scuttle.
Well, this isn't your list.
Yes.
Yeah, but Iago and Zazu are both annoying. Like,
Yes.
Oh, and Zazu?
Oh, any day now.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just.
Iago is the only sidekick on here that is bad.
Who's Jag?
Who?
JAG. Yeah, under Gus Gus.
Jacques. That's a Q.
Jock. Who's Jock?
Jock? Like Jock and Gus Gus? The mice from Cinderella?
Oh,
From
the
what?
mice from Cinderella.
Oh.
Gus Gus is the fat one. And
You
then
know how
Jock
long
is
it's
the
been
skinny
since I've
one
seen
that wears red.
Cinderella? It's been decades since I've seen it. I'm going to go with Turk from Tarzan.
Okay.
Since I like that song. And I
That's
like
the
that.
first female you have on your team, by the way.
I'm gonna go Miko,
Miko!
Miko is who?
the raccoon from Pocahontas.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go with Sven since no one's gotten him yet. I feel like he could mess up some people. All right, go ahead. Last one. This is the last pick.
Is that Thumper?
Yes.
Is it my turn or your turn?
No, it's my turn.
It's Justin.
And Cricket is who?
Cricket.
Cricket from Mulan.
Oh, the cricket from Mulan.
I'm like, from Star Wars.
Okay, Wicket. I work today and I'm very tired.
Cricket is like the legit,
Yes.
like that's his name. He's a cricket from Mulan. He's the lucky cricket.
Yeah, Flint.
Flint is who?
He's the little hummingbird from Pocahontas.
You know what? I'm going to go, and he's not annoying either. I'm going to go with...
Flint is annoying.
I'm going to go with Sebastian
Ooh.
Bastion.
from Little Mermaid.
Oh.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
Another great song.
Yes.
And a terrible movie.
Scuttle?
Brittany, go ahead.
I am gonna go.
You know what I just realized? Side note, they make all the birds annoying characters.
All the birds are what?
Annoying characters. Flint is a bird. He's annoying. Zazu is a bird and annoying. Iago is a bird and annoying. And
I'm gonna go
Scuttle is a
Pua.
bird and annoying.
I'm gonna go Pua.
Oh,
So what you're trying to say is one of the Disney Imagineers probably had a bird and it was very annoying and they decided to make all the bird. But no, the one in Pocahontas isn't annoying. He doesn't even say anything. I don't think.
He like flies around people and like pulls on her hair and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
But no, Scuttles isn't annoying.
Scuttle is annoying. That's
Yeah?
real. His voice is annoying.
No, I think his voice is fine.
I'm gonna go with, do I want my team to be fierce or do I want it to be cute and cuddly?
I think I got a good mix of both, fierce and cute and cuddly.
Yeah.
Except a crab. Nobody wants to be cute and cuddly with a crab that pinches you.
I'm gonna go with.
No, he's sleeping on my
Nana.
pillow.
I'm gonna go with Nana because she's the only dog on the list. Okay, so make sure you guys stay tuned to my Instagram after the show because I'm gonna post who blank versus blank, and I have no idea who's gonna go against each other because we're uneven this week. So we'll see.
Just do it all three teams together, and then whoever's the top team, that's the winner.
That's a good idea. Maybe I'll just do that.
Like I
probably
do the
just
Blake
do
You
Shelton
do the
thing
Blake Shelton thing from The Voice.
From The Voice.
Okay. Anyway, let's get back to the final topic on tonight's live stream, which is football and these upcoming games this week. So on Thanksgiving, we have first game Bears versus the Lions.
They're all bad teams.
Who do you think's gonna win that?
Bears.
Bears.
Actually, you know what? No, you know what? Because I don't know what's going on with the Bears quarterback situation. You know what? Detroit gets their first win of the season. I'm going Lions.
That's a bold move.
They almost beat the Steelers. I mean, let's be real here.
And they almost won last week too. I'll go Lions.
So that game is at noon if you would like to watch your football that early in the morning.
And the Bears are a 3-point favorite. So
then right after that game is the Raiders versus the Cowboys.
Go Raiders.
Just because I can't stand Dallas, I'm going with the Raiders. I don't think they're going to win, but I'm still going with the Raiders.
I'm going with the Raiders. I think they're going to win. Then finally, Thursday night, we got the Bills versus the Saints.
I say the Bills obviously bounce back. They're a 6-point favorite. I know they're on the road, but yeah, easily the Bills over the Saints.
Yeah, the Saints just lost to the Eagles, so I'm going Bills. Then Sunday night, we have the Browns versus the Ravens.
So I'm actually very interested with this game. I'm very curious to see what's going to go on with Baker Mayfield. Obviously, Lamar Jackson's going through his illness as well.
Oh, is he sick? I didn't even know that.
COVID, didn't he?
COVID or something.
Sorry, I hate Lamar Jackson so
The
much.
Ravens are
Wow.
the Ravens are at home. They're a 3.5-point favorite. With the way the Browns have been playing, I would go with them, but I'm gonna have to say Baltimore on this one.
I'm gonna say Baltimore. I think they're gonna beat the Browns, unfortunately. I hate so many teams. And then Monday night is the Seahawks versus Washington football team.
And this is a totally will pass this one. No one cares about either team.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're a fan, obviously. It's just not a good primetime game. I don't know.
What teams are?
Washington's a 1-point favorite.
1 point.
Really?
I'm dead serious. Yeah, the 1-point favorite.
If this was last year, Washington would be like, no way. Like the Seahawks would dominate them.
Just with the way Washington has been playing recently, I don't know what's going on with Russell Wilson and the Seahawks. They're just
Hasn't he been sick?
He just came back. No, he wasn't sick.
Or
He
injured?
he injured his throwing hand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Washington.
I'm gonna say the Seahawks.
I'm gonna say 21-20 Washington.
Ooh, throw a score. I don't have scores.
I'm going with Seahawks.
And of course, our favorite game on Sunday, the Eagles versus the Giants.
Giants are at home. Giants are coming off of a terrible loss. The team's in shambles. The Eagles are coming off of a great win.
Great win.
I wouldn't say a great win. The Eagles are coming off of a good win. they kind of beat up on the Saints a little bit. They're going to be overconfident and they're going to lose a close one.
Although, did you see the end of the scoring? So they allowed 22 points in the last quarter for the Saints. It would have been a whole total decimation if they didn't allow that. And I wasn't able to watch the game because it wasn't on in my area. But
I told you need the website.
They pulled.
There's a
starters.
website that I use. You can watch whatever game you want, and there's no. It's not.
Was not at my house.
No, it's not one of those bad websites. It's just a streaming service. You pull it up, but if you want it, I'm gonna say 17-13 Giants win.
I'm gonna say the opposite. I'm gonna say I don't have a score, but I think the Eagles will win. Hopefully, I hope the Eagles are going to win. We should make a bet. Like a funny bet. Whoever loses has to do something next week on the show.
Well, I'd say I can't send anything up to you. I'd say you'd have to wear a Giants jersey for the whole live stream. That'd be pretty cool. My God. But you're not going to be able to find it. You're not going to find an Eagles jersey that's going to fit me in time.
Yeah.
And
I can't find an Eagles jersey. Period. Down here.
And I can't say that I'm going to. Are you kidding me? We live in Florida. Everyone's a fan of every other team besides the ones that are down here. But I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll talk about it. I guess.
Okay.
And I'm kind of tired of betting. Unless you want to bet some money.
No. No.
Money's always good.
No. Okay, well, that's going to be our show for today, guys. I hope you had a great week, and I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Jeff, do you want to tell the people what you guys got coming up on your channel?
Yeah, so today we just dropped a video. We started our September trip with Connor's birthday at Disney. We did Hollywood Studios today. Friday of this week, we're going to be posting our Animal Kingdom Day, and then that stops everything for Connor's 8th because we already posted the other 2 videos. Then coming up, we have when we went up in October for our friend's wedding, we did Hollywood, Epcot, and Magic. Then we have Margaritaville. We have a couple restaurants, 1 or 2 restaurants. So we have a bunch. If you're interested in Disney hotels, restaurants, park vlogs, anything Disney, that's what we have coming up.
Awesome. I have a collab that will be coming out. I'm going to take a break for Thanksgiving, possibly. I don't know. I have a lot of videos that need to come out before I get into Vlogmas. But I have the pin haul version of my 50th haul coming out. So that will be part 4 of my 50th haul that will be coming out. I also have a pin unboxing that will be coming out. I have 2 pin unboxings. I have a candle swap that's coming up. And then, of course, I'm going to be doing Vlogmas. So I'm gearing up for that, doing a lot of filming for that right now at the parks while I can still get into the parks. And yeah, so I got a lot coming up on the channel.
Don't forget our ornament swap.
Yes, we have our ornament swap. That's later in December, eventually, down the road. I got so many other things that are going up. So stay tuned to my Instagram because you guys will see a bunch of stuff there. If you were on my Instagram, you kind of saw a sneak peek of a video that's coming up very soon from the Gaylord Hotel and an event they were holding there. So if you saw that was a little Christmas throw up sneak peek there. But I'm just so excited for all the things I have coming. I can't wait for you guys to see them all. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure you tune in next week and tune into my Instagram to go and vote. And actually next week we will have a giveaway that we will be doing. So definitely stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.